In 1932, Australia faced one of its strangest enemies. It wasn't an invading army. It wasn't spies or rebels. It was a bird. A big, feathery, fast, and surprisingly clever bird. This is the story of the Great Emu War, when humans declared war on emu and lost. After World War I, Australian soldiers returned home, hoping for peace and a new beginning. Many were given farmland in Western Australia to grow wheat, but their hopes were quickly dashed. First came the drought. Then the Great Depression hit hard. And just when things couldn't seem to get any worse, 20,000 wild emus decided to migrate right through their wheat fields. These massive flightless birds trampled crops, destroyed fences, and basically threw a massive, feathery party right in the middle of the farmers' livelihoods. It was chaos. The farmers were desperate. So, they turned to the government and said, "Hey, remember how we fought for Australia? Well, now it's time for Australia to fight for us." And the government's response? "Sure thing, mate. Let's send the army to shoot some birds." And they were serious. In November 1932, Major G.P.W. Meredith and his men arrived, armed with 2 Lewis machine guns and a staggering 10,000 rounds of ammunition. This was no joke. The Great Emu War had officially begun. The soldiers expected easy targets. They were trained veterans. And their enemies were, well, birds. But emus are basically feathered tanks. They can run up to 50 kilometers per hour, zigzag like professional athletes, and seem to soak up bullets like sponges. When the first shots were fired, the soldiers were stunned. Most of the emus escaped completely unharmed. The guns jammed. The emus scattered in all directions. And Major Meredith quickly realized this wasn't a war. It was an embarrassment. Can you just imagine having to explain that to Parliament? "Yeah, sorry. We couldn't hit the birds. They were too fast for us." After several failed attacks and a whole lot of wasted ammunition, the army retreated in defeat. The final tally was grim. They had fired nearly 10,000 rounds, and had only managed to kill around 900 emus. That's about 10 bullets per bird, with thousands more just hitting the dirt. The emus, on the other hand, had won a decisive victory. They continued to roam freely, destroying crops, and basically mocking the Australian military with every step. Major Meredith himself later admitted that the emus displayed remarkable tactics, even saying, "If we had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, it would face any army in the world." Eventually, the government gave up on military intervention and put a bounty on emus instead. The Great Emu War became a legendary and hilarious example of human overconfidence and one of history's most absurd military failures. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes, no matter how much firepower you have, nature just wins. So next time you see an emu, maybe give it a little salute. After all, they're undefeated veterans. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this wild story from history, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.